Let's proceed and create another style by right clicking on existing ground surface from the prospectors tab, and then click at surface properties. In the information tab, proceed and choose border only as the style. Click at this particular down drop, and then you choose copy current selection. So we are going to create a new style from an existing style. In the information tab, we are going to change from border only to border and triangles. Proceed to the display tab, and then make sure that you have the triangles displayed. Click at the triangles tab, and we are going to change the triangle display mode from use surface elevation to exaggerate elevation, and then we are going to exaggerate the elevation by a scale of 3. Now let's proceed to the display and change the view direction from plan. We can have the model, and make sure that we have the border displayed for the model. In this case, it is said that, or it is that, you set up the display of plan as well as the display of a 3D view. So that's why you have the option of choosing whether to choose or to make the changes for the plan as well as for the model. Now let's just proceed and click OK, and then we click OK once again. So as you can see, the display of the surface have changed. Now let's proceed and click at this particular point to view this particular surface in 3D. Now if you view it in 3D, the surface itself is actually exaggerated. So the elevations have been exaggerated 3 times as we have set. Now let's proceed and click at this particular point, and then we choose conceptual as the view style. So here the elevations have been exaggerated 3 times. Now let's proceed and right click on existing ground. We edit the surface style. Under the triangles, we are going to remove the exaggeration. In this case, you can use surface elevation. So in that case, when you use the surface elevation, there will be no exaggeration of elevations. So let's just proceed and click OK. And then we can make sure that we are able to see the model. In that case, we are going to click at this particular point, and we choose zoom extents. So make sure to click at this particular point where we have the zoom, and you click at zoom extent so that you can be in a position to see the surface. So currently the surface is not exaggerated as well, as you can see. Now we can change the display of the model from this particular point. We can select the surface and then right click, and then click at edit surface style. In this particular surface style editor, we are going to click at display. Currently we have the model, that is the view direction, and then in this particular view direction we want to see the major and the minor contours. Let's proceed and turn off the display of triangles. Let's change the color of the major contour to light blue, and then you click OK, and then we click at apply, we click OK. So in this particular 3D view, we are able to see the contours. But of course, if we proceed to a plan view, the view style is going to change for the plan view style. So in this case, if we select this particular surface, and then we click at this particular down drop, edit surface style, we are still going to be taken to this surface style dialog box, and you can note that for the plan we have the triangles and the border. For the model, we have the border, the major contour and the minor contour displayed. So you can set for the plan and also for the model. Now let's proceed to the settings tab, and then expand the surface styles. So we have the various surface styles corrected at this particular point, and you can scroll. All the surface styles that we have created have been placed at this particular point. If for example I want to change the border, I can right click and then you click at edit. So in this case you'll be editing a surface style, and then you can edit it, but of course it doesn't mean that it is the one that is current. So this is just a management for the surface styles, and you may want to proceed and edit each of these particular surface style directly from this point, and then you can apply these particular surface styles from the surface properties at this particular point.